Alright guys, welcome back. This is Z-Dog from GosuGamers commentary team. I'm bringing you this semi-final matchup in the Online Kingdom Fight for the Throne tournament. This is between MIPY, May I Pwn You of Germany, and C4 of Jordan. The game's already underway. We're partway through the picks. I think I'm ready to get started. I hope I'm ready to get started. Oh, that's part of the picks, not all of them. We'll just go to full screen because half the time I forget to go to full screen after doing the little picks for you. So we're going to get right into it. See what we're doing. I believe everything's underway. I've got my glass of wine. I've got everything running that needs to be, and I'm not going to give you any more looks at me because I haven't shaved in a couple of days. And a shout out to RD Morg. I'm not actually sure how you say his name. I should know because he's on the team with me. Shout out to him for abusing me for my atrocious facial hair, which I have not dealt with in the last couple of days because I've been playing Dota all week. Anyways, enough about me. You don't care about me, you care about these players. That's the reason you're tuning in. The game is already underway. We see on the Sentinel team Honey captaining the German side. Obviously not the Honey, I believe. He is retired. He does play Hon or LOL something. He did make a return for the MYM All-Stars show match. And they took on the European All-Stars. However, he kind of fed from memory. Anyways, we are picks, bans. What have we got? Ban, Invoker, Doom, Weaver. No surprises there. On the Scourge side, we've got an SDAA Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage, a bit of a surprise ban in the first ban stage, but not too out of the ordinary. And then Scourge, they first pick the Omni Knight. So Omni Knight, a big trend at the moment. It's a very popular pick for teams like MYM, OK Nirvana. I mean, they're really loving this hero. It's been banned quite a bit as well, and really seeing a lot of action as of late. On the Sentinel side, we have the Batrider Lich, two very strong heroes. The Batrider, a very powerful, devastating solo hero, and the Lich, a great support, can deny the opponent's carry or just heroes in general their solos of much needed experience. And once it gets level 6, the Chain Nova can absolutely wipe teams out. And the Frost Armor, another very useful skill in the late game. The plus like 7 armor or plus 9 armor, something ridiculous. And with the slow effect as well on melee heroes, it really adds up and adds a lot of survivabilities to your heroes. And it can do a lot to help out your team. And on the Scourge side, they then go with the ES Windrunner, two very stable sort of heroes. The ES, obviously, the Fissure, the Echo Slam. You know what he does. He causes havoc and some great laning power thanks to the ES. We've got some shouts coming out. You probably see him there. I don't need to repeat them. Mostly because I probably can't pronounce words. Us Australians, we're not very good at pronouncing stuff. For those of you who tune into Toby, you know this. Toby cannot pronounce a single word correctly. I'm the same, so I'm not even going to try. And unless it's obvious, Yobi. I think that's Yobi. I'm going to go with Yobi. So that one's easy. The Windrunner then picked up a great solo hero, all can be used in the lane, just really powerful hero. Power Shot doing a shitload of damage, and the Shackle Shots in mid-game fights can really win team fights on their own, and the Windrunner makes it very, very hard to kill. So a great hero. Then the bans, what have we got? Spectre ban from the Sentinel, very powerful carry, and just not something they want in that trialing with the ES. The Broodmother ban, just an annoying solo hero, and it's sort of become a top ban and pick nowadays. I know the Chinese teams are always banning him nowadays, and like an SA, Scourge banning those heroes. They see Sentinel don't have a carry yet, and they want to ban the stronger ones, the ones they're scared of versing, and Scourge, and then pick up the Visage. So Visage, going in that trialing with the Earthshaker, I imagine. Visage got nerfed a lot this version. The nuke at low levels costs a hell of a lot of mana. 200 mana at level 1, and Visage's mana pool at level 1 is about 350. So I don't know quite how it's going to work out. The Visage does need some levels in that trialing. It could be Visage as the farm in the trial. Oh no, I actually doubt that based on their other heroes. It's probably going to be an Omni solo, maybe Omni solo mid, Windrunner solo bottom, and then the ES Visage plus carry hero at top for the C4 top side. Maybe looking to pick up some sort of Razor or I don't know, It's got a few options. Not going to speculate too far. And Sentinel, what have they got? They got a solo Batrider, solo Clockwork, I imagine, and then a Lich Tri-Lane. So they're going to need some kind of stunner maybe for that Tri-Lane, or a jungler, and then a carry as well. So I mean, they could pick up an Enchantress. I know that's a very top pick by a lot of the top European teams. They love the sort of pushing power and the aggressive playstyle that you have from the Enchantress. Also, here's like Enigma still in the pool, still an option, and they've gone with a Furion. So there's your jungler. Furion, well, I imagine jungling. Harry, you've probably seen Malk play all the time. He loves picking it, and great pushing, can farm those newts and then just pop out when you want to push a lane or go for a gank. But really, you can just be farming in 4 different lanes at once, although you're probably not farming in every lane. As if you're going to have a solo against a tri lane, you're not going to be farming in that lane. But you can have more heroes farming, as the newts are a fairly safe place to farm, as will be 1 or 2 other lanes. So you're having more items on your heroes come those mid-game fights. Apart from that, let me just have a quick check. Everything's working. If something's not working, give me a shout. I'm in IRC on gg.dotacast. That is the place to be for all things GosuGamers when it comes to Dotacasts, as the name suggests. gg.dotacast on QuakeNet. Or if my stream's buggy, or if I'm doing something completely retarded, please let me know there. I won't bite. And I've actually set up for once with two screens, so it won't actually interrupt my stream. I have another screen I can look at, so hopefully I can multitask. Let's see how that all goes. Anyways, what is going on? PL is the last pick for that tri-lane, so ES, Visage, PL. The ES Visage are going to be supporting the PL, I imagine, in that top lane, and Sentinel need some kind of carry that can out-carry PL by the looks of it. Or they can go for an early push. They've got the Furion, although they don't have Lich. Really known for being a terrible pusher simply because it denies creeps, your own creeps, so not something you quite want. Clockwork's actually quite a good pushing hero because it can start fights and really just is a good initiator with the Batrider backing him up. Those heroes can be used in the push, although alone they can't really make up a push line. You need something with some pushing power like a Raster or some other hero as well. Although I think Sentinel are going to want to go for a carry pick here. I mean, what is the popular pick? There's the Syllabear still in there. There's a Razor. Syllabear's still very strong this version, I'd say. He's not really picked that often by European teams. He's not exactly just fallen a bit out of favor there, but it's still very strong, I'd say. There's the Alchemist. He's fairly popular in the European scene, as far as I've seen. Definitely a possible pick here, I'd say. Let me just have a little... What am I doing? Messing with my mouse scroll. Should be all good. And hopefully they've got 12 seconds. They need to make a decision. Oh no. Okay, for those of you who I was telling, you can find me on GD Dotacast. My laptop's actually running out of batteries, so I'm only going to have a couple minutes of battery power left there. So maybe you can't find me there. If I'm suddenly not there and the stream dies, you won't find me anywhere, and that's probably not good. But we're gonna hope nothing goes wrong. If something goes wrong in the next 5-10 minutes, I will be able to know about it. But if it takes any longer than that, I won't be able to say anything. And okay, so wow, Obs have been bought, Courier's been bought, Obs has been bought. What is going on? Who's playing what? We've got Juggernaut going into the mid lane. What is Juggernaut doing at mid? Maybe. Yeah, I guess they realise they're not going to get kills at bottom. Oh no, tri-lane's at bottom, so maybe they can do Juggernaut bottom. But no, they don't want to. Maybe they're going to scout out these lanes. What's going on? Omni Knight's heading to the top lane. He's probably soloing against the Clockwork, so they want this Omni Knight versus Clockwork matchup. That's where they think Omni Knight will fare the best, so he's going up to that top lane. Now he's only got the 3 branches, maybe rushing those arcane boots as fast as possible, maybe going for a soul ring. We've got the ES, played by C4 Solid Snake at bottom, the Jägermeister, playing the Visage, and PL, played by Floods, with a Z, however you want to say it. C4 Zenona on the Windrunner at soloing mid, and C4 the MM, which is Mighty Mate, I believe. Only know that because I've been chatting to him on IRC, and he's playing the solo top Omni Knight on the Sentinel team, playing the Clockwork. We've got Nova playing the Juggernaut. We've got HFD Farter, and he's soloing mid against the Windrunner. Wow, that is keen. Very adventurous. And Furion, jungling, sort of supporting maybe bottom, played by Yobi. Batrider, played by Orion. Oreo, one of the two, one of the three. And Lich, played by Honey, their captain. He's going to be semi-supporting at this bot lane, helping this Batrider out and just denying creeps from this PL tri lane. And I think that's what they wanted. They wanted Lich up against the tri lane. He's just going to sit behind this bat, protect the bat, and deny creeps. They see 2 creeps already die from PL. That's half of this first creep wave. Wait, is that 2? More than 2? No, the range creep just ran out in front and died, I think. So 2 creeps denied from the first creep wave, and they're going to be denying 1 creep every wave, essentially, with Dark Ritual. So PL's only going to be getting 3/4 of the farm he should get, well, access to 3/4 of the farm, and he's not going to hit all of those creeps generally. So I mean, he's getting a lot less farm because of the Lich in the lane. And if Lich can be just sit back, protect the Batrider, they'll actually do fairly well in this lane. They're going to have Furion farming. Jug's going to struggle mid. That's going to be a problem, I think. But Furion will be farming, and top they've got Clockwork, who should do alright versus Omni Knight. Omni Knight does pick up the Quelling Blade, Soapy Mask, so I think he was waiting to buy the Quelling Blade. He wanted to know what he was laning against before he bought his items. That's why he went out with the 3 branches. He sees his Clockwork at top, and he probably bought the Soapy Mask and Quelling Blade from this side shop. Quelling Blade, obviously, the item of choice against another melee carry, whereas if you're against some ranged heroes or a duel or tri lane where you're not going to be hitting creeps, not going to be much use. But Windrunner really just going to have a blast in mid lane. Although he's only got 4/6 CS at the moment. 6 deny is obviously quite big. Jug with the healing ward, level 1, using that to heal up. Some cheap healing. I think he realizes he doesn't stand a chance at getting any kills with Blade Fury, as Windrunner has the Windrun skill to outrun it, and probably just won't be in a position where he's going to let the Jug get into melee range. So better use that mana on the healing ward, and yeah, probably a good decision to actually use it there, as he will just keep getting harassed down. Windrunner with the huge range, nice base damage, and great attack animation can really give this Juggernaut hell. And I think that's what Windrunner is planning on doing. Once he should start using his mana. He can just throw power shots at this Jug, and we will see him giving hits even in the Blade's Fury. With full mana, Windrunner should use those level 2 power shots, hit him on Jug, and Jug takes a lot of damage, although we do see him getting a bottle, so he's going to go looking to get bottle runes and gank, I believe. Meanwhile, top lane, 13-2 CS, Clockwork, Omni Knight, 16 CS, fairly even there, both just farming away, a couple more CS on the Omni Knight. No, they're about even after Clockwork gets that one. Maybe not. Clockwork doing alright. He's not really losing. 2 CS, who cares? Batrider, 7 CS, he's doing great for reversing a tri lane. Lich with a bunch of denies from Ritual. PL only on 8 CS. This is what this Dark Ritual's doing. PL just has access to no farm, and the 2 ranged heroes can actually mess up his last hits as well. So it gives PL a bloody frickin' hard time at this bottom lane. What are you going to do? And Visage, with the huge mana cost on the Soul Assumption, makes it hard for him to actually use those nukes to go be aggressive on his lane. And we do see ES looking, sorry, not ES, Batrider looking for an opportunity to go on the ES. That's where the ES comes into it. He's the one who's the target, although he's not. They back off. They can be. The Batrider could look to go for a kill. Visage only has the 1 nuke. He will use it here, so he's not going to look for a kill now. He's red HP. He needs to tango up. He needs to sub. But Visage can only use 1 nuke. Now he has the clarity, and level 1 nuke costs 200 mana, so he's not going to have another nuke for a bit. He'll have it soon, but the repeat of that, actually, we'll see the Batrider dead if it happens soon, before the Batrider heals up. And there's a fissure on Lich. There's no. Oh, there is a nuke. It's a level 2 nuke now, so it only costs 180 mana. It goes down by 20. Batrider takes Lance, and Visage nowhere to be seen. He's going to be looking to use that nuke to get a kill on one of these heroes. They've got no salves. They've just got a couple tangos left, and they could get some kills. And meanwhile, Jug using those runes to keep the regen up, and sort of negates the Windrunner harass a bit, as he can use those runes to refill his bottle. And he's on 20 CS. He's out farming the Windrunner. Windrunner should be doing better there. After equal creep waves, Jug on 20 CS, Windrunner on 19 CS. Sure has the extra sort of 4 or 5 to 9, but really that's not what you want to see from Windrunner at mid lane. And bottom lane, Jug's coming in. This should be first blood. There's a Nova on the ES Visage. No, first blood's going to go on the Lich as there's the Soul Assumption. Jug comes in too late and he comes in from the wrong direction and Furon TP's in the wall. Lich went in too soon, got caught out of position and gave first blood, and then the Jug Furon came in at the wrong position. They needed to go from behind, get the